Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. I hear you whispering the words to melt everyone, but you stay so cool. My muñequita, my Spanish on the Mona Lisa. You're my reason for reason. Step in my groove. And if you say this life ain't good enough, I would give world to lift you up. I could change my life to better suit your mood. Because you're so smooth. And it's just like the ocean under the moon, and it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving making me so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Tell you one thing, if you would leave, it'd be a crying shame. In every breath, in every word, I hear your name, and it's calling me out. Out from the barrio, I hear the rhythm on the radio. Turning rhythm of the world, so soft and slow, it's turning you around. And if you say this life ain't good enough, I would give my world to lift you up. I could change life to better suit your mood. 'Cause you're so smooth. And it's just like the ocean under the moon, and it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving making me so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. It's just like the ocean under the moon, and it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving making me so smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. forget about it. Thanks, everybody. It's so good to be back. I have my buttons back. Got the buttons back, and it's great to be back in the Cove. Had so much fun in Austin. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I see so many people in the chat switching over, coming on over from Hunter's awesome Lovecast. Can't wait for the party on Saturday and to see so many people in person. But again, it's good to see you virtually here in the chat. Sal, Susan, Laura, Diana, Dari, Corey, Nick, Nicole, Zach, hi, Don, Julie, the Emerys are here. And they relish that song. I'm bringing more relish on Saturday. I hope they're ready for it. I'm bringing another jug from Smart and Final. Oh, it's going to be glorious. Hunter's in the chat too. Hey, buddy. And Sam. Hi, Sam. Joining us from the desert. Encantos da Natureza is here as well. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. It's so wonderful to be joined by all of you. And of course, by Mr. Producer Craig Jackman. Craig, show yourself.
Hello, everybody.
It's here.
Wow.
Hey.
You know, it's been since June 10th since we've had a Cove.
Yes.
And definitely missed it, at least personally.
Yeah.
Missed you being here. I know that you did the Labyrinth, which was really cool, you and Dan.
We tried to Cove my first week in the hotel room, but then that's when we discovered that the Wi-Fi wasn't so good. And so it just kind of took a little break.
Yeah. But yeah, Sam also, filled in, and that was really, really cool. And you, my friend, quite an adventure with our Everly adventure.
Yeah, it was crazy. She's on a 13-week shoot, and now I can finally talk about it. The press release came out and everything that she's in the Spy Kids reboot with Robert Rodriguez at the helm once again. It was such an amazing experience from top to bottom. But I was ready to come home after the 6 weeks. It's like exhausting. It's exhausting work. She's 8 years old and she's got the energy. But it's interesting being a parent on set. I hadn't really experienced it. I was on the set of Yes Day for a couple of days, but because of COVID, I didn't get to hit the chair at all. She did that whole season in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And Jamie went with her and I was home. And then for the after party, they had serious COVID restrictions, and it was like pick a parent and they're going. And so I didn't get to be on set there at all either. So literally, like, it's been years since I've been on set, and then to just be immersed in this. Thankfully, I was able to work let me take the time and work remotely as much as I could. And I was thinking, before I went out, I was like, I can work like a lot once I'm there, and Everly's working, and I can just virtually be doing whatever. But no, it's a full day, all day thing. Just being a set parent. I was telling
you have to have your eyes on everything going on.
Eyes on everything, ears on everything. You got to make sure they're prepared. It's like being a parent, but being a parent who's also supervising your child at work. And that's exactly what it is. And I was telling Jamie at one point, like toward the end, I was like, I was thinking about how much easier it is to just be the actor on set because you have like one job and you're responsible for that, and you're responsible for it, and you can just do it. But when you're the parent, it's like 2-3 times, I think, more challenging. Just as far as like the workload on any given day goes. Like, we would wrap for the day and I would be exhausted, even just from, being the guardian.
And you still have your other things that you got to work on too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when you did come on and you do a labyrinth, it was like, oh wow! I mean, he's got that going on as well.
It was definitely an amazing experience, and we took the weekends and just explored Texas as much as we could, and I'll never forget our time there. And she's just at the midway point right now. Jamie just went out and took the baton, and so I think the hardest thing on her, she's loving it. She's in her element every minute they're there. As soon as she wraps at the end of the day, she's in tears. She doesn't want to be done. But I think the hardest thing is just being away from home and being away from Noah. Their bond is so strong, and just being home with Noah. I haven't even been home a week yet, and just seeing him, now he lost mom too. So he's a 4-year-old boy without his big sister and his mommy. So I'm dealing with that.
But it was nice when you shared the pictures of all 4 of you together. That was really cool. I mean, you looked like you had a great time.
Oh, we did. Definitely did. It was something we'll never forget. I'm hoping we can make it back out before everything wraps, or for the wrap, if there's going to be any big wrap-up celebrations or anything.
Okay, I don't know if you can say it or not, but when is the supposed wrap on the filming?
Last week, August.
Okay, so right before school.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a week into her school year, so she'll start the schooling back on set for a week and then come home. But it was surreal, man. It was just so incredibly just a dream. It wasn't even, it was surreal. It just didn't feel am I in real life being on set with, for anybody who knows, Robert Rodriguez is the example trailblazer for independent filmmakers. He made his first movie for $7,000 and got some eyeballs on it from a studio, and the studio remade it with a bigger budget, and then it just launched him into all of his films. And Desperado, From Dusk Till Dawn was just got the ball rolling, and then he ended up just doing kids movies. He did obviously the original Spy Kids trilogy, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. They just did We Can Be Heroes for Netflix a couple years back, and he's just he's done Sin City, Alita, just
oh my gosh,
so many incredible films. And just to be at his house for a pool party is just the wildest thing. And just blew my mind how cool and welcoming and amazing everybody in that whole production was. They're a family. They've all been together making movies since the very beginning. And so just the cast and crew, I mean, the crew and the producers that have all been working together for over 20 years. But they were just all so welcoming and so amazing. And it was just an incredible experience, man.
Wow. And then people are saying here, and you also got to meet Zach while you were there.
Zach and Gina, Zachary Levi and Gina Rodriguez play the parents, and they are just the coolest people. And it's the weirdest thing. Everly grew up with Tangled. Mm-hmm. And to hear Flynn Rider, when he does the Flynn Rider voice, he's not doing a Flynn Rider voice. He's just that's just his voice.
Right.
And so to hear Zach and Everly just talk to each other, that was another thing that was just is this real life? You turn your head and you're just hearing Flynn Rider talk to Everly. It's just the craziest thing. But he's a super cool dude. I didn't know he's from Ventura. And yeah, he's living out in Austin now, but just getting to know him, getting to know Gina, and just... I can't say enough about how wonderful everyone is on that project.
And then our own Zach also, Zach White.
I got to meet Zach White. He's in the chat. Hi, Zach. He was working a Rangers game, and we got to go up and check out a game and meet up with Zach. He's taller than I imagined.
I saw that picture that you posted, and yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah, I was like, this is the weirdest thing. I remember, at the family reunion, meeting some people for the first time and being like, wow, you're a lot taller than I thought you were. And it was the same thing with Zach. I was like, everybody's taller than me that I meet online. So,
Hey,
except
Zach, how tall are you, by the way?
Amanda
Zachary
is
White.
not taller than me, but I don't think Darren is either. So maybe not everybody, but
Okay.
a lot of people. So that was a little nylon string. Robert is an incredible guitar player, Robert Rodriguez, and he has this guitar on set every day, but right next to his director's chair. And on breaks, when cameras are moving or lights are moving, he'll just pick it up and it's attached to an amp, and he just starts playing the most beautiful, like flamenco.
Oh, wow.
And he'll just improvise. And it was so cool. And there were some scenes they would do that didn't have dialogue, that were like action, and he would like play the soundtrack while they were going. It was super cool. So I was like, I gotta bust out my nylon. I don't play that enough. So
Did you guys jam together?
we did not. He was like, we should, but I was just so intimidated. I'm not a guitar player, but he's a guitar player. So I was like, I don't want to look silly.
Oh, come on, Paul. Give yourself a little credit, especially with what you've done over the last 2 years.
Thanks. I did. Everly and I did serenade some hair and makeup trailers in my time there. So that was fun. But yeah, maybe someday. Hopefully there will be more movies and more experiences, and maybe I'll be better by then and more confident, and
Well, I mean, if you've got 3 movies coming up in the can for Spy Kids, then you've got plenty of time to go back next summer.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. We don't know.
By the way, Zachary White is 6'3/4". So
Tall.
Okay. Yeah.
5'7". Yeah.
Yep.
Well, once again, everybody, welcome into the Cove, and we've got some very special guests performing this evening. Miss Wendy Walker is here in the wings. Hello, Wendy. It's so good to see you.
Hello.
How are you?
I was just like loving all the stories about Austin
Oh.
and filming.
And you lived there for a while.
I did. I lived there for 11 months, so almost a year, and I was teaching children's theater in Lockhart, Texas, where Waiting for Guffman was filmed. And the town is very Waiting for Guffman. It was amazing. It was great. And then also I taught theater in Fredericksburg, so if you ever have a chance to make the hour and a half drive to Fredericksburg, I recommend it. It's gorgeous there.
Nice.
And it's an hour and a half because you don't know if a tractor or cows are just going to be in the road for
Just be on that road.
long. Yeah. Yeah.
They are long stretches of road. I remember thinking when I first found out we were going, I was like, wow, okay, cool. I'll go to a baseball game in Houston. I'll go to a baseball game in Arlington. We'll pop down to San Antonio. We'll check this out. And then, you plug into your phone how long it takes to get from city to city. And it was like, oh.
It's far, but Fredericksburg is hill country, so it's beautiful. It's not the flat Texas that everybody thinks of, but yeah, it's pretty.
It is beautiful. I loved it out there. Everything except the heat. I loved.
I can't with the heat. We're gonna move to Scotland or Wales or somewhere. I just can't. I have my sun umbrella. You guys, they booked me pool parties at the Grand Hotel, which I'm having so much fun and I love it so much, but also the people who booked me at Disney are so kind. They were like, can you do these pool parties? We have umbrella. We have an umbrella for you, because I have my sun umbrella. I have I don't do good in the sun.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. It's hard when you're spending hours out, and I'm sure we both have horror stories from weddings with no shade.
Yes. And
in the dead of summer.
I did a D23 event. I had the best time, but they did supply an umbrella, but it was the umbrella was here, but the shade was over there.
Yes.
So I had my little umbrella covering my equipment because it was 98 degrees and it was my equipment. my equipment. But like seriously, this time it was my laptop and my equipment that I was protecting. But it was so much fun. I it's okay if I get a sunburn. It's all right.
Well, you know,
All right.
you got to take care of yourself, especially if it's, you know, an
Can I show you my
ongoing
necklace?
thing. What is that?
That Jackie Sorona made for me.
Nice.
That I commissioned. It's an acorn, you guys. You can't see it. I'll put it on my black shirt. I can't.
Okay, I can see. Yeah.
You can't see it, but yeah, it's beautiful. So I highly suggest get yourself one. I never had an acorn necklace. I always wanted one from Peter Pan.
Is it a Wendy Walker special, or can anybody
Wendy
get
Walker
one?
special.
Oh, okay. Ask for the Wendy Walker special.
Yes. Highly recommended.
Hit up Serona Farron.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here and joining us for this delightful show.
Thank you. Thank you. If I freeze, I'm sorry. It's my internet. It's the best.
I think you're okay.
Okay. You froze for a second. You were a robot for a second. So
It's what I do.
yeah.
It's what I wishy to be.
Exactly.
Is a robot.
Hey, I painted my wall. It's not the dark under of the ocean anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sky blue.
Beep, beep, blue. Yeah.
Loving it.
Thanks.
Well, you've got an instrument on your lap, so I won't continue to ignore it.
Drums.
What will you be gracing us with this evening?
I had no idea, of course. So in pure tradition, I'm going to do a song I have thought of right now, and it was TikTok famous a couple months ago, which means I'm just getting it on my TikToks right now.
Okay.
But it's a 1970s song, so when people started using it in TikToks, I was like, yeah. So just now I looked it up. We're gonna see how this goes.
Sure. Story of my life.
Story of my life. One Direction song. I got it. I'm not doing a One Direction song, but I might. But I'm gonna. Do I do it now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes by Gordon Lightfoot. I wish I could be Craig and do the Gordon Lightfoot in 1970s-ish.
You know I'm a huge soundtrack person.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gordon Lightfoot with Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes.
Nailed it.
Yes. Okay.
I think this is a song on the Reservoir Dogs soundtrack too.
Yes,
Great soundtrack.
I think so. I think it is.
All right.
Also,
Well, I love it. And can't wait to hear it from Ms. Wendy Walker. Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
look blue, dabby doo, body doo, because I have all the blue lights. But it's all right. I'm an avatar.
You look beautiful. Wendy Walker.
Okay, I'm going to take this off because it's going schmackety schmack against my ukulele. But I will put it right back on because I love it. Okay, here we go. Some little 70s jam. She ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and free. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. She talks kind of lazy, and people say she's crazy, and her life's a mystery. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. There's something about her hand holding mine, it's a feeling that's fine, and I just gotta say, she's really got a magical spell, and it's working so well that I can't get away. I'm a lucky fella, and I just gotta tell her that I love her endlessly, because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. There's something about her hand holding mine, it's a feeling that's fine, and I just gotta say, she's really got a magical spell, and it's working so well that I can't get away. We got a key change, everybody. just gotta tell her that I love her endlessly. Because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. Love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. Rosemary glows and grows and
From
grows.
1970, Wendy Walker doing Love
1970.
Grows. From, actually, it was Edison Lighthouse.
What did I say?
I think you said Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, it was not Gordon Lightfoot at all. Sorry.
Hey, you know what? I'm with Nicole Pierce, who says, I don't know this one, but anything from Wendy, anything Wendy performs is instantly a favorite.
Stop it. I am her biggest fan. She's so beautiful. Something about a hand holding mine. Yeah.
Wendy,
Yes,
I know you are Nicole Pierce's biggest fan.
I am.
I have a surprise for you. Are you ready for this?
Is this like the Ellen show? And
She's
walk through the
here,
door.
ladies and
She's gonna walk through the
gentlemen.
door.
Here's Nicole Pierce. Ah!
Hi guys. It feels like forever.
Yes. Welcome, Nicole.
Thank you.
Good to see that pink hair.
I know.
Gorgeous.
Love it. What inspired you to do that?
I was bored, and that's usually how it goes with my hair. So I never did color before like this. So
Ever?
I just
Never?
no. I felt like it was the right time right now. Benjamin didn't really notice. He was just like, "Mama." So
Yeah. Yeah.
no, I like it though. I was kind of scared. I always hate my hair the first day I do anything to it. But I instantly really liked it, so that was a good sign.
Well, I really like it too. And I think I told you as soon as I saw the picture, I like DM'd you. I was like, it looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, your mom colored her hair too, right?
Your mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, my mom does pinks and purples pretty often. She's a lot of fun like that.
That's so cool.
Yes. Well, you're fun too. And
You're a
Wendy,
fun guy.
did you want to say anything to Miss Nicole Pierce?
Me?
Yeah, since you're her biggest.
I love you. I adore you. We have to have we live in the same county.
I know.
And we need
You
to,
know what? We should have like a picnic in that nature. Is that your backyard? Like
yeah,
that nature area?
It's across the street. There's a park and then there's trails and yeah, let's do it.
Let's
have a
bring our
picnic
let's bring our instruments.
and jam. Yeah. And we'll film it for everyone to see. And we'll edit the
Yes.
That's the thing about this. I can't edit. If I mess up, it's like
Oh.
welcome.
I'll volunteer.
Hey man,
Yes.
we also
Yes.
love the lives.
Everyone is welcome to. Hey, Paul, there's a venue in Ventura. Are you near Ventura?
Yeah.
They were like, Wendy Walker, do you want to play here? And I was like, that's far, but maybe I'll do it. I don't know.
Do you remember the name of the venue?
No, I'll message you.
Yeah. Let me know. I can tell you if
Some
it's
guy's house.
or yeah. Exactly.
Don't do it.
It looked,
Well, Wendy, thank you for carving the time out for us this evening, and it's
Are
so
you
good to
kidding
see
me?
you.
Thank you. I can't wait to see Nicole and hear your beautiful voice. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. Your performance was awesome.
Thank
Loved it.
Agree. Ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Walker! Lovely. And how are you, my dear?
I'm really good. I'm busy these days, just doing a lot of different things, mostly with Benjamin, of course. He's taking swimming classes, so we've been having some fun in the pool. Yeah, it's been good.
That's so good to get him in the pool early.
I know.
Everly,
Oh, go ahead.
no, you.
I was going to say really quick, I thought I was bringing him into the pool early, but at these parent and baby classes, he's like the oldest baby there. Like everyone's been swimming since they were 4 months, 3 months. It's crazy. These babies are just like professional.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
With Everly, we didn't have a pool when she was growing up. And we I think we had her with some like lessons and stuff, but I think the later it got in her age, the more intimidated and scared, afraid of it she got.
Yeah.
So she would be panicking, and she would be like, she loved floaties, being in floaties. She was fearless, of course, but the second you like propose the idea of taking them off, it was just like she would shut down. It was just like, I can't.
Oh.
And even so, Jamie brought Noah to Texas for the 4th of July weekend, and on that Saturday, Everly's in the pool. Jamie's like, you're 8 years old. You need to like get over this fear, because all that was blocking her was fear. Like, she could do it.
Yeah.
And she was like screaming and crying and just in terror.
Oh.
And then I have the video, like Jamie's like walking alongside her saying, you can do it, and letting her go and raising her hands. And like, she didn't know she was doing it on her own. And then I showed her the video, and she's like, I can swim. And from that moment, like, she's been in the pool as much as she possibly can. Like, she loves being in the pool so much.
She just needed that like confidence and to know that she could actually do it. Oh, that's so sweet.
I think
That's
we kind of
amazing.
failed her by not getting her in at 4 months old.
Oh my gosh, no. At 4 months, yeah.
Just like the older she got, the more scared she got, because it was just like this in her mind. It was just this thing she couldn't do.
Yeah.
So good for you for getting him in there this early.
We have a swimming pool here, and I'm just like, I need him to like at least be comfortable. I mean, we're gonna put the rails around it because I'm so nervous. Now he's starting to stand, like as of 2 days ago. He can lift himself up, so things are happening. It's scary.
Yeah. Once they can start walking around, it's like, ooh.
I know, you can't like leave anything out. It's, yeah.
And then climbing is a fun phase. That one's good. But can't wait. Are you guys gonna be there on Saturday?
We are gonna try really hard. We had some tickets to an event that I don't know if we can get like refunded, but we're trying. Mike's been like reaching out. No one's answering, so we're like emailing. So hopefully we find out before then.
Well, I hope to see you Saturday, but if not, we'll see your family very soon. And thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Nicole, I was like, oh, this is an outro. No, it's not. We're still welcoming you. So you brought some music for us.
Yes. You asked if I could play 2 songs or what. I don't know what I should do.
Yeah,
for
whatever
tonight.
you want to do. I'm
Anything?
just so
Okay.
glad you're here.
Well, here's one of the songs. It's actually called Paul. I thought it would be appropriate because I'm on your show.
Who has a song called Paul?
There's this band that I became obsessed with during the pandemic called Big Thief. And there's a song called Paul.
Well,
You'll
I
hear
can't
it
wait to
right
hear
now.
it. Good or bad. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Pierce.
Thank you. All right. Oh, the last time I saw Paul, I was horrible and almost let him in. But I stopped and caught the wall, and my mouth got dry, so all I did was take him for a spin. Yeah, we hopped inside my car, and I drove in circles round the freight train yard. And he turned the headlights off, then he pulled the bottle out, then he showed me what was love. I'll be a morning bright, good night shadow machine. I'll be a record player, baby, if you know what I mean. I'll be a real tough cookie with the whiskey breath. I'll be a killer and a thriller and the cause cause of our death. In the blossom of the months, I was sure that I'd get driven off with thought. So I swallowed all of it as I realized there was no one who could kiss away my shit. I'll be your morning bright, good night shadow machine. I'll be your record player, baby, if you know what I mean. I'll be your real tough cookie with the whiskey breath. I'll be a killer and a thriller and the cause of our death. Paul, I know you said that you'd take me any way I came or went, but I'll push you from my brain. See you gentle, baby. I couldn't stay, I'd only bring you pain. I was your starry-eyed lover and the one that you saw. I was your hurricane rider and the woman you'd call. We were just two moonshiners on the cusp of a breath, and I've been burning for you, baby, since the minute I left.
That was awesome.
Isn't it nice having a song with your name in it? Oh, thanks,
Yeah. I was like, is it going to be good or bad?
I think Paul's a good guy in the song, so that's...
Yeah. I loved it. Thank you for introducing it to me. And it was beautiful. Who was the band?
Big Thief.
Big Thief.
Yeah.
And there's another band, these biggest one-man band.
The Tallest Man on Earth.
You're into the big and tall bands.
Yeah. I guess.
I loved it. Could you stick around? We're going to do some poetry and some more music, and then you said you got another tune?
I would love to.
Sweet.
Baby's sleeping, so I'm good.
Please hang out. And that was awesome. Give it up again for Nicole Pierce.
Thanks, everyone.
As our friend Sam says, if you don't like that, you don't like live entertainment. And if you are digging the live entertainment and you want to say thank you to the cast of the show tonight, here's an easy way to do that. We've got some tip jars on the Venmos and the pay. No, just Venmos. Nicole, Wendy, myself, and Mr. Craig Jackman. If you want to say thanks, go ahead and leave us a little gift in there. And we appreciate you. Of course, every stream is free. But we appreciate everything everybody with generous hearts is willing to give. And anybody who's been here from the very beginning knows that here in the Cove, we appreciate some poetry. And we appreciate some Mr. Craig Jackman. And so next, ladies and gentlemen, prepare for some poetry from Mr. Craig Jackman. Craig, get in here.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you put me on a really cool path with doing these poems and everything like that. I love it.
I love to hear that I put people on paths.
Yes, you
It's
did.
fun.
And it's really neat. Get the opportunity to share, not just what all the other talents that we all have, and some of them that I have, but adding this to the list, poetry. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful form.
Yes, absolutely. And so pure.
Oh yeah, especially when all you have to practically do is read it,
Yeah.
and let the words just embellish the feeling.
Well, you have to be able to interpret it
Yes.
in a way that conveys, the writer's. So there's a little bit of pressure in that you're taking the writer's word and especially in performance mode, but you're so good at that. You're so good at interpreting any literature in front of you on stage. And so,
Well, thank you very much.
it's having you read it. What? Go.
I was gonna say it's a pleasure to share.
What will you be sharing this evening?
Well, I was thinking about something, just going through different things, and my cousin shared this poem, and I thought, Okay, this would be a great one to share with our audience tonight. It's called Ale Padilla, Advice from the Grandmother. That's the original title. Advice from Maria Sabina, and who is a Mexican healer.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just a really good, general, feel-good type poem.
Can't wait to hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Jackman.
Advice from the Grandmother by Maria Sabina. Heal yourself with the light of the sun and the rays of the moon, with the sound of the river and the waterfall, with the swaying of the sea and the fluttering of birds. Heal yourself with mint, neem, and eucalyptus. Sweeten with lavender, rosemary, and chamomile. Hug yourself with the cocoa bean and a hint of cinnamon. Put love in tea instead of sugar and drink it looking at the stars. Heal yourself with kisses that the wind gives you and the hugs of the rain. Stand strong with your bare feet on the ground and with everything that comes from it. Be smarter every day by listening to your intuition, looking at the world with your forehead. Jump, dance, sing, so that you live happier. Heal yourself with the beautiful love, and always remember, you are the medicine.
Words from the grandmother?
Yes. That's what I love about it. It's simple.
Yeah.
And it's heartfelt.
Heartfelt. And yeah, love is vital in our lives as humans.
Amen to that.
And
Definitely.
Maria Sabina?
Maria Sabina, yes. And she's a healer, a spiritual healer.
Love that. Give it up one more time for Craig Jackman. And he had no idea, but he was going to segue into my next tune. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling wind can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if we only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heat of this star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Hi, babe. You have to go potty? Okay, go ahead. Do you need help?
Yeah.
You need help?
Because I want to go number 2.
Okay. You go ahead and go number 2, and I'll be right with you. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Is he gonna be okay? Does he need daddy?
He's gonna need my help.
Well, you know, I can do the promos.
But yeah, Craig, go ahead and do the promos, and hopefully I'll be back.
All right, and if not, I'm sure that Nicole and I can chat. Or
Nicole could do.
I could play a song.
I don't want to
another
miss her next
song.
song. I don't want to miss your next song.
Okay, well,
Whatever we gotta do for the show, we'll do.
exactly. We will look forward to. It was so cute him walking in and just doing that. It was like, oh.
It's jarring too because I've got the earphones in, so I'm like, what's happening here?
He like felt his presence before.
It's
Oh wow.
yes.
The force is strong with this one.
Well, he's ready for me. So Craig, tell us what we're ready for here on the network.
Well, we got some great shows coming up in the next couple weeks, and we're going to go ahead and share them with you right now. Starting next Tuesday, we're going to have classical piano with fresh puns performed by the Panano Man, David Benjamin. That's going to be next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Please join us. It's always nice. Great music from David, as well as great history. He does tell some great stories about classical music, and he loves sharing it with everybody. Join us again next Tuesday starting at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Now, following that, okay, we are going to have a damn good show. Of course, damn meaning David, Amanda, Mike, and Nicole. Put their names together. It's what you see there. It's a damn good show. Two couples of great music. And that's going to be Wednesday evening. Yes, it's Amanda on Demanda's show, but it's going to be a damn good show. So that's next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Please, if you have requests that they can do, go to amandasings.live and submit your requests. If you've heard them in the past, share some of those songs that you've heard, and they will do it at that show. It's going to be a fun show. And then a week from tonight, show 11D7, as Hunter Ackerman likes to call it, 117 shows. Wow. Starting at 8 p.m., that's his summer start time. Next Thursday, Hunter Ackerman will be joining us with covers and originals, and it's going to be a great show. He always does an incredible job, not only just playing the guitar, but also when he brings on his accompanist, Hunter and the Hunter Ackermans. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you have to join us next Thursday, starting at 8 p.m. Pacific. And then coming up, oh my, Saturday, August 6th at 7 p.m. Paulie's Picnic 41st birthday edition. Yes, Paul is turning 41, so it's going to be Paulie's Picnic number 101. Live music and family, epic surprise cast. You need to join us and help celebrate Paul's 41 birthday. It's going to be an amazing show. Last year, we had a fantastic show up in the cabin, and I have a feeling that we are going to have some similar things happening this time. So what a great time to share with everybody. Join us Saturday, August 6th, starting at 7 p.m. And look who's back in the house. There he is, the Noah Man.
It's Noah. He had to go potty.
Now, wait a minute. Is he wearing an Iron Man suit?
Craig wants to know what your jammies are.
Do Iron Man.
Iron Man, yes!
Noah had a callback for a commercial yesterday. How'd it go, buddy? How was your callback?
Good.
Yeah?
He doesn't know this yet. We haven't told him, but he's on a veil.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Ooh.
So that's good.
Okay. Crossing fingers for Noah. For those of you who don't know the term on a veil, that means he is very much being considered for the role. That is awesome.
You can't hear it because you don't have earbuds in. But you wanted to sing something before you go to Sleepy Towns? Okay, what do you want to sing?
All right, go for it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Oh, how did I know? Okay, ready? Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Great job, buddy.
I thought you said grape job.
Grape job, strawberry job, pineapple job, all of it. I love you, sweet boy.
Love you.
You can go to sleep now?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning. We're going to the trampoline park.
Okay.
Epic. Epic day tomorrow. Going to the trampoline park. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Oh, love that boy. He's just the sweetest. It's just hard when you're not mom and he just wants mom. We'll make it work. Nicole Pierce. Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
Nicole,
Mike,
cheers.
Mike just made me this Cosmo.
Best husband ever.
It's so good.
What's in a Cosmo?
It's vodka and then some cranberry and then a little bit of lime juice and triple sec or like just like sugar water.
I think maybe I've had one in my life, but it's a vodka
One?
drink. The vodka drink and then the tonic drink.
It's like a sweet martini.
Gotcha. Hey, let's have martinis together for my birthday.
Yes.
All of the Pierce.
Yes.
Not just like, I mean like everybody. Except for
everyone.
Benjamin.
And Noah.
Right. So I'm so delighted that you're here. It's been a delightful show so far. And
Yeah.
just like hanging out with you virtually or however I can.
I know. It's been so freaking long.
Exactly. And I didn't, you guys snuck in. I was so glad you were able to make it to the 100th picnic.
Yeah. I can't even remember. It was so long ago, it feels like.
It does feel like a long time ago. I can't remember it for different reasons, but I do remember that you were there, and we didn't get really a chance to chatter or catch up, but so glad that you're here this evening and that you've got another song planned.
Yeah. This was kind of last minute, but okay, so I'm doing a lot these days. Like even though I haven't been on, Vaudacity shows, and Mike and I need to do a show sometime, we keep talking about it and then the months just fly by. But
Well, we're looking forward to Wednesday.
yes, I know. Thank you, Amanda, for asking us to be on your show. We're so excited and very nervous because there's a lot to practice, and it's like, oh, it's in less than a week now. Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna bring Benjamin, of course, with us. So just like his bedtime is around that time. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very excited.
You can drop Benjamin off here, and then pick him up after if you want.
I mean, that
wouldn't
might be
be
a
mad.
lot for you without Jamie.
Well,
But yeah, so I sing at church. I think maybe some of you know I sing at church most Sundays, except for like the last Sunday of the month. I've been doing that for 11 years now, I think. Yeah. So I've been doing that for a while. So we try to practice once a week. And then for the past month or a little bit longer, I've been teaching guitar to a 13-year-old. And yeah, her father reached out to me, and I've never had actual training, so I was like, I don't know if I'm the right person, but he just wanted someone that could like instill some confidence in her and show her just like chords and stuff and make it really like chillax, if you will. So yeah, it's been really fun. So I've been keeping busy with that plus little man, and yeah, it's my life these days.
that's enough to keep anyone busy, just the little man. But
Yeah.
got a lot going on.
So yeah, so with the classes, I was thinking back of like when I learned guitar, and I played a bunch of things, but Taylor Swift songs like really helped me learn guitar. So I'm gonna play a Taylor Swift song.
Awesome. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. Which one?
It's called Begin Again, and I think she re-released it on her Red, I believe, album, or I don't know. I used to listen to Taylor Swift a lot more like 10 plus years ago, so if you're a huge Taylor Swift fan, you would know, but it's called Begin Again.
Love it. Can't wait to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Pierce.
Took a deep breath in the mirror. He didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do. Turned the lock and put my headphones on. He always said he didn't get this song, but I do. I do. Walked in expecting you'd be late, but you got here early and you stand and wait. I walk to you. You pulled my chair out and helped me in, and you don't know how nice that feels, but I do. And you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. You said you never met one girl who has as many James Taylor records as you, but I do. We tell stories and you don't know why. I'm coming off a little shy, but I do. And you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. And we walked down the block to my car, and I almost brought him up, but you start to talk about the movies that your family watches every single Christmas, and I wanna talk about that for the first time. What's past is past. 'Cause you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, 'cause he never did. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again.
Thank you.
Nicole Pierce.
Thanks, guys.
Swift, begin again.
Amazing.
Thank you all.
So good.
Having so much fun. Like, do you guys have to go? Wendy, Nicole, do you want to play?
I'll be here all night. I want another one of these.
I put
Okay.
my glasses on, you guys.
Your glasses.
I put my glasses on.
Do you want to play another song, Wendy?
You should.
Anybody?
Wendy.
Sure.
Come on,
You
Wendy,
first.
do it.
You first, and then I'll figure. Then I'll learn one while you're.
I'll play one, and then Wendy can play one, and we'll figure out if Nicole's got another one she can play.
Okay.
If she wants to. I mean, she's got Cosmos, so
I mean, why not?
we'll see. Oh, what a fun night. It is a delightful show this evening. Love me some Snow Patrol. sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done. And I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say. To think I might not see those eyes makes it so hard not to cry as we say our last goodbyes. I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say. Slower, slower, we don't have time for that. And all I want's to find an easy way to get out of our little heads. Have heart, my dear, we're bound to be afraid, even if it's just for a few days, making up for all this mess. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear.
That was awesome. Have you ever performed that with Jamie?
I've never performed that ever.
What?
That was my first time.
I love that song. I was just picturing Jamie's like harmony
Yeah.
like to that the whole time. I was like, that would be really cool.
I think we should do that. Yeah. Plus the Snow Patrol, and they're so well known for chasing cars. But I think that one was the one that got them on the map.
Do you know their song "You Could Be Happy"? I like used to listen to that on repeat over and over.
Possible. I'd have to listen to it.
High school.
How's it go? Sing it.
It has like
Be happy.
yeah, exactly. That's literally how it goes.
Oh.
You could be happy and die something. I don't know. It's got little like bells, like little jingle bells the whole time.
I will check it out directly after the show ends. I'm off tomorrow. Anybody else out there off tomorrow? We're in 40 households right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smash that like button if you haven't yet. We've got 26 likes and 40 people watching.
I haven't done that yet.
Boom. Smashed. I
do
hadn't
that
either,
on the
so I
phone.
just smashed it.
Smash.
With a clicker.
Smash.
Wendy, when you're done smashing, did you find another song?
I heard this in my car today.
Yeah. Cool.
It's one that the boys are so good at, so I never do it by myself, but they're on tour. Or, yeah, Julian just got back from Germany and Ireland, and Adrian just got, and then now he's on tour with a different band across America. I think he's in Nashville tonight. Adrian is just got back from a North American, like, tour, so yeah, they're
I swear, both of you guys have the coolest families ever.
And so do you. Excuse me.
But I mean, seriously.
Anybody who's listening that might not know, so Wendy Walker has twin boys, Adrian and Julian, and they're both just freaking amazing musicians, artists. Among, you know, you have 3 children.
and Willow is amazing.
Willow is
She's
an amazing artist as well.
teaching art and is an artist and photographer, and she also plays piano, and she's been learning guitar. So
Nice. Shout out to everyone who's off tomorrow. Looks like Chris Farron's off tomorrow. Emily's off tomorrow. Laura's off tomorrow. Ooh, Friday off.
cheers.
I don't know if you
It's
know
the
this.
freaking weekend.
Freaking weekend.
Dude.
Cheers.
I don't know if you know. Oh yeah, cheers everybody. Wendy's got one too.
I was Goldilocks. This is my third wine. The first one was too sweet. The second
right.
one was too dry, and this one
Cheers.
is just right.
Cheers.
Craig's got the deep cuts tea. We got to get deep cuts going again.
Absolutely.
Figure
Miss
out.
that.
Yeah.
You got to figure out whose turn it is, too.
Yeah. I was going to say let's do it Wednesday night, but then I realized like the whole cast will be at Amanda's house. Not that would be a problem.
It would just be like a really long episode.
Yeah.
Knock
We'll come
on
over.
our door.
Yeah.
I'll come over. We'll bring Noah can do Twinkle Twinkle.
Wendy could teleport.
Wendy and Craig. We're all inviting ourselves to your house, Amanda.
There we go.
It's
Call
happening.
ourselves the damnation.
Yes. Speaking of happening, what song did you hear in your car?
I was in my car and I had my favorites, and it was a little jazz song that, like I said, the boys are really good at this. Wait, I have like something. I have a froggy. That was the worst thing to do
Forget it was
before
some
you sing, but
precious
that's fine.
saliva.
It's an old jazz song called "I Wish You Love." It's by Gordon Lightfoot. Just kidding. I don't even. I can't even. Is Gordon Lightfoot? Did they do the Edmund Fitzgerald? Is that who that is?
Yes,
Yes.
that's Gordon Lightfoot.
That
And
is Gordon Lightfoot.
Sundown.
Also,
Just a
is it folk
delightful
music?
song? It's just delightful. No, this is just a song called "I Wish You Love."
So it's not folk music like Burt Bacharach.
I mean, I could. It's kind of Burt Bacharach-ish, Bacharach-ish, Bacharach.
Well, here is Gordon Lightfoot's "I Wish You Love," performed by Wendy Walker.
Yeah, I got this. I wish you bluebirds in the spring, to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health, but more than wealth, I wish you love. My aching heart and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. We got an instrumental. Sing along, hum along. My aching heart and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love.
It's not over. She's still going. Wendy Walker.
Thank you. I missed my boys during the. One day I will learn how to do the instrumental, like finger picking, and do that. But did it?
Finger picking is so hard.
It is so hard, and I blame it because I'm left-handed.
Slade. You know what you could also do is scat while you play.
I could.
You'd be really good at that, I think.
I could next time. Let's.
Wendy Walker.
I don't even know. No, don't go away. Don't leave
I
me.
was digging it. Love it. Kathy B says, I love how Wendy announces key changes.
I do. It's a key, but this one didn't have a key change, so there was nothing to announce.
It was beautiful. And if you thought that was beautiful too, and you want to support our performers this evening, there's a really easy way to do that, and that is by dropping in to the Venmo tippy jars there to drop a gift. Of course, all of the live streams are free, and we're happy to be here with y'all. If you want to say a special thanks, just like... I got a gift from Carmen Vlasov. Thank you, Carmen.
I did too.
You did too?
Me three.
And Emily, like you guys, yo.
And also Emily, yes.
And Emily Thatcher?
That's not a new microphone. Spoiler alert.
Thank you, Carmen and Emily, for your support. And if you want to show your support as well while the show is still going, we can say thank you. Your name here while we are still alive. But there it is. There is the way to say thank you to us. Appreciate all of y'all, and this has been so much fun, and we're not even done yet because we're just hanging out and playing some tunes.
I've missed you all so much. Craig, I almost did that Sean Cassidy song, y'all, you guys.
You should. You should.
Did a wedding where, sorry, I'm just.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Well, first of all, I did the McFly wedding that I was telling you about.
Tell us about that on the air.
His last name is McFly. So they had a DeLorean. Their first dance was Earth Angel. They came into Back to the Future. It was so much fun. But then the night before, I did a wedding, and the bride and groom, they had a 10-year-old daughter named Cassidy, named after David and Sean Cassidy. So I was just like,
But tell the story like you did prior to the show about the song.
Everyone was dancing, having a good time. The bride wasn't even on the dance floor. And I was like, I'm going to go deep. I'm going to do a deep cut of Sean Cassidy that no one even knows. And I mixed it in, and everyone's dancing, and I was like singing along, and the bride comes running in her wedding gown, and just, it was Sean Cassidy. It was amazing. I was living my best life. The McFlys, the 70s, the 80s music, it was glorious. It was delightful.
Mike Pierce is bringing up The Power of Love. Did you play any of that?
After they kissed, I do pronounce you.
Yes.
Oh, what a great song to start with.
Love.
Yes.
I did all of them. I'm gonna go back in time. We did Back in Time. We did the Michael J. Fox version of whatever he played.
Johnny Be Good?
Yes, Johnny Be Good. And and the movie version of Earth Angel, not the Penguins version. So that was very important.
Do you know they filmed a bunch of scenes from Back to the Future 3 in Oxnard?
What? Okay.
What scene?
So random.
Third one.
Mostly train track stuff.
Okay, so with the railroad.
Yeah. Modern day railroad scenes.
Towards the end of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Oxnard.
Oh, do we have the same glasses?
Probably.
I think we do.
All the cool people do.
I don't know. Does that make me cool?
Oh. This is so much fun.
I miss you
just
all.
hanging out with my friends on a Thursday night, but it's our Friday.
Yes.
I know.
And Nicole has another song.
Yes.
But the question is, by the time the song is over, will she have another Cosmo? Mike,
Watching, so
Hint, Mike. Hint,
listening
hint.
to this.
he's jumping up off the couch right now. So when I said like 20 minutes ago, will you play another song? What jumped to mind?
Nothing jumped to mind, but I have this binder that I put together with chords that I printed out to songs from a long time ago. Like, most of these are older songs, and I haven't really touched this binder in a while. So then I just kind of flipped through it in the last minute, and I'm like, okay, this one, but I'm gonna struggle in the bridge. The chords are very easy, but I forget how the melody goes. So
We're
sorry.
gonna love it. We're gonna love your version of it. like you always say, like, I love like how Paul makes each song his own. I don't. I just don't know how it really goes. So when I play it back, it's just whatever you get. But
Exactly.
it's gonna be awesome. What song is it?
Thank you. Okay, Brandy Carlisle, my favorite. And the song is called Happy. I think it's on her first record. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear some Brandy Carlisle from Nicole Pierce.
I don't hang around that place no more. I'm tired of wearing circles on the floor. And I don't carry myself very well. But I've gotten so much braver, can't you tell?
Whoops.
I'm happy, can't you see? I'm alright, but I miss you and believe. I line my secrets up one by one. just disappear? When did you start missing me? I'm happy, can't you see? I'm alright, but I miss you and believe. I'm alright, but I miss you and believe.
It was a short one.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Loved it.
I love
Great job.
Wendy. Thank you so much.
I'm waiting for Mike to come in Iron Man PJs. Oh,
Iron Man PJs. What's he wearing? You're on camera.
Oh,
Mike
darn it.
Pierce.
No Iron Man PJs.
Nope. Sorry, I don't got the Iron Man PJs for
Can
you.
you-
They're in the wash tonight.
Can you sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Oh,
There's no way I could top Noah's performance.
twinkle,
so no, I cannot.
twinkle.
Do you want to sing anything?
Yeah.
No, I'm having fun watching.
What?
You guys are doing so
Come
good.
on.
Music has been so good. How about you?
What the heck?
Well, that was still an amazing performance by Mike Pierce. Mike Pierce. And Nicole Pierce. Nicole Pierce. Meant the Cosmo was the amazing performance, but great song, Nicole.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Was that ever like a single? Was that ever a hit?
I don't think so. It's funny because I first heard about Brandy Carlisle from like an episode of some like random drama series.
Probably Dawson's Creek.
Probably like Grey's Anatomy. I have
Grey's
no idea,
Anatomy,
but
I was gonna say.
yeah. But then I became obsessed, and I think every single song from her first album is so amazing, and actually all her albums. She's really talented. I've seen her live twice, but she's an artist I would love to see at so random, but like Red Rocks Amphitheater. I would love to see her there.
Where's that?
It's in Colorado. What?
I love Red Rocks. That's
Red Rocks?
That's my home state.
What?
Yes.
I've never
What?
been
I didn't know you were from Colorado.
I'm from Colorado, a tiny little town, but we would go to Red Rocks to see. I'm gonna show my age, but I was a child and I was at the U2.
Shut up.
concert.
No, I watched that on YouTube and I'm just like in awe of that
I was there.
performance. Wow.
And
You were
it-
there?
Yeah. God, now I'm forgetting. The other band was supposed to play, but it was pouring down rain.
Yeah, it was raining.
And then they didn't, and people were leaving, and I was like, well, we're here, we're just gonna stay. And the person who was driving, we stayed, and I was like, wow, this band is really good. And then I looked later, because I was like, oh yeah, I saw you two at Red Rocks, and I was a kid, and it was in Colorado, and people were like, no, they only did that once. So we Googled it, Willow and I Googled it, and yeah, it was just that one
that
time.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday with like the white flag, I'm just like, oh my God. No, it's amazing. Paul, I'm going to send you the link like right after. It's so good.
It's the best place to see a
I've
concert.
I've walked the grounds, but I've never seen a show there, and I've been wanting to. It's like it's an outdoor amphitheater built into the Red Rocks.
Into the Red Rocks. It's gorgeous. The
It's
last
out in
show
nature.
I saw was years ago, but was the Stray Cats and ZZ Top. So we saw the Stray Cats, and the boys were teenagers, and we were sitting down. I was like, guys, I think we should leave. Everyone was getting high, like everyone. Because ZZ Top was next. And so we didn't get to see ZZ Top in concert, but I'm sure they were delightful.
Delightful.
Yes. But that was my childhood hangout place, was Red Rocks. I loved it.
We should do like a family field trip.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Family road trip.
Wendy, did you ever go to San Antonio when you were living in?
We did the river walk and it was amazing.
So it's not. I mean, it's not even as close to as cool as this Red Rock venue sounds.
No, it's pretty
But
cool.
we
Yeah.
were on the Riverwalk, and we went through this stage where the stage is on one side of the river and the seats are on the other side. And they have live music every weekend, and people just sit out and watch, and like across the, I mean, the river's like this big.
Were you like on the boat going through, like as a concert was going on?
No, but we walked by later. But they do. The boats continue to go through when there's concerts happening.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, that's like a bucket list thing. Like it's such a tiny venue, but if you like, that would be something to say. Like I performed in that little amphitheater on the Riverwalk in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Everyone would know about it.
There in Austin. Austin has the best live music.
Apparently, yeah, Austin's the
Love
live music
Austin.
capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
But
you
all
go
right,
to- Oh my god, I want to say it was Trudy's Diner. I think there's 3 of them in Austin. We went, and it happened to be my birthday, and we went there for breakfast, and their menu was literally like $1 for an egg and $1.50 to add on hash browns. Like, it was super cheap. And we were having breakfast, and Willow and the boys were like, "It's my mom's birthday," and she was like, "Oh, well, we don't have any chocolate cake, but I could bring you a margarita." And I was like, "Okay, thank you."
New
And
favorite place.
She brought me a breakfast margarita. She was like, "Oh, here's your margarita." It was like, it was as big as my head, and it was free, and then literally, I don't even know, but all of us ate, and the bill was next to nothing, and they were so wonderful. And everything comes with queso. You want some queso? Queso with that? I was like, what? Like,
love the Tex-Mex
love the Tex-Mex.
all over the Austin. It was so good.
Barbecue.
So good.
Yeah.
All right.
Veracruz tacos. I don't know. I tried that when I was there. Love it. If anyone knows.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it next
Breakfast
time.
tacos.
Oh,
The food
I love
was
breakfast.
So good.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I'm gonna play a song and read a poem. And then if either of you ladies wants to do another song, you're more than welcome to. And then we'll close out the show. I'm just hanging that out there. I'm just hanging it out there. Or if Mike wants to say, "Hey guys, I'm ready to play," I'm just gonna hang it out. I'm gonna do a song and a poem, and then we'll see what happens next.
Okay.
No pressure.
Sounds good.
But hang around. Wendy is
Wendy?
frozen?
Yeah, is Wendy frozen?
Either that or she fell asleep with her eyes open.
Love you, Wendy.
Love you, Wendy. She's like, I got it. Oh no. Okay. I wasn't planning on playing this song, and I've never. Should we? There we go. Never played it before, but based on the conversation that just happened, we love you, Wendy, so much. I decided to play it before the end of the show. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Are you having fun? Let us know if you're having fun. I'm having fun. This is going to be like in the sing-along category. Sing-along at home. Like I said, oh, it needs a capo. I've never played it before. People are having fun, it looks like. My mom's having fun. Hi, Mom, I love you. It's my mommy, everybody.
Mom alert, mom alert, mom alert, mom alert.
Wendy is going to bed. Thank you, Wendy. Give it up again for Wendy Walker. I got to catch up. It looks like I'm missing some information here in the chat. Riverwalk shows. All right. We'll see what the rest of the night brings. We got no plans. We're off tomorrow. Just like nobody planned on this song. This might be a really bad idea. I'm sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream when all at once I wake up. Something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, I hold my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I dread. I think I love you. This morning I woke up with a feeling I didn't know how to deal with. So I just decided to myself I'd hide it to myself and never talk about it. I did not go and shout it when you walked into the room. I think I love you. I think I love you. What am I so afraid of? Afraid that I'm not sure of. Love there is no cure for. I think I love you. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? Though it makes me, worries me to say I've never felt this way. I think everybody, I hope everybody singing along at home is actually in the right key. I don't know what I'm up against, don't know what it's all about. I got so much to think about. Hey, believe me, you really don't have to worry. I only want to make you happy. If you say, hey, go away, I will. But I think better still, I better stay around and love you. Do you think I have a case? Let me ask you to your face. Do you love me? I think I love you. I think I love you. I tried. I tried to play you
I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, and then played Partridge Family, and I was like, I'm wide awake.
We were talking about the Cassidys, right? He's got the T-shirt. Is that the same Cassidys, or am I totally
That's David
off?
Cassidy. That's
Yes,
David Cassidy.
David
And
Cassidy.
then Sean Cassidy was the younger brother, who is a big time like director and did Broadway and directs TV
Craig.
shows, and he's like,
Yeah, I know I'm disappearing now with the shirt.
still got it. Yes, come on, get happy.
And
Partridge.
wait a minute, I don't want to.
Come on, you're invisible. There we go. Partridge
There
Family.
it is.
He's like a head floating in the sea.
What
I don't
did
know if you saw the back or not, but it does say
Yes.
the Partridge Family with a single partridge on it.
I want that
Cute.
shirt. Come on.
I've
get
had this
happy.
shirt for a long time.
So
The
great.
only reason I know that song is because I was a huge fan of the horror films Scream when I was in high school. And there's a scene in Scream 2 where Sydney's boyfriend starts in a really dramatic monologue. They're in the cafeteria at UCLA, and he's like, I'm sleeping. I'm right in the middle of a good dream. When all at once I wake up from something that keeps knocking at my... And then he gets up on the table and starts singing, and then it's like a flash mob. Everybody in the cafeteria starts singing, and then that's when he tells Sydney he loves her. And then I was like, oh. And then Craig did it at the family reunion, yeah?
Yeah.
Bottle on his head.
Bottle on the head, yeah.
Yes.
That was a request from Julie because I've done the bottle dance before.
That was awesome.
Well, there's some Partridge Family, some Cassidy, keeping the Cassidy going.
Yes.
I did the Sean Cassidy, you did the David Cassidy. I love it.
I did find that Sean Cassidy song on YouTube, that rock and roll.
Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on, everybody, get down, get away.
That was such a good song. Let me find it one more time.
I got
I
it.
gotta.
Well, I was 16, sick of school. I I didn't know what I wanted to do.
That's it.
I bought a tiny guitar. No, leave your camera on. We're singing along.
I thought we were dropping
got
in.
Fever. That's rock and roll. Yeah, it's
Okay, let's
it's-
see here.
Don't get us blocked like Dari's.
Oh
show.
no, I'm blurry.
I'll
Oh,
only
no.
play just a little bit.
I'm blurry. My camera is.
Let's see. Here
I
we go.
stopped. No, she's still. She got a nice glow. She got,
That 1950s
happening?
Your
Scarlet.
palm
happening to
was
me?
like in focus.
yeah. Okay, I'm turn it off. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, guess what I'm watching lately? There it is.
There it is.
Dreamy.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I don't know it either,
Vaguely.
Paul.
It was a one-hit wonder for. Well, he's not a one-hit wonder, but I mean that song came out. It shot right up, came back down. If you're familiar with the term bubblegum pop, that was it.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Bubblegum, guess what I'm watching lately for work? Disney Plus show called Zombies.
Is it a show or it's a movies?
They're movies.
I thought it's a mini series, isn't it?
They're movies. There's 3 of them. I'm on the first one.
Is it like
It's-
high school kids?
It's like High School Musical, but there's zombies and
So it's
Zombies
like
and, werewolves, right?
and maybe because I'm only on the first one.
Oh, just
Zombies,
kidding.
but they eat cauliflower brains. They're vegan zombies. And I was describing this to Willow, and she was like, "You're making this up. This is an episode of Barry. Like you're making this up." And I was like, "They're zombies, but they go to high school, and there's cheerleaders, and they eat cauliflower brains."
My little casa, I volunteered before Benjamin. I volunteered with like little like foster kids, and like this girl I was fostering was obsessed with that show and like literally made me watch like so much of it. I had no idea what it was, and like she was singing along to every single song, and I'm like, okay,
Songs are
like
good.
it's
Like High School Musical, the musical, the series. Those songs are good. And I'm doing a 3-day event at Downtown Disney with, is it a surprise? No, I think they've posted it with like some cast members. Oh, and also their mascot of the high school is a shrimp. And the shrimp will be there. It just gets more outrageous. But I think then there maybe are werewolves, and then there are aliens.
there's 2 different, yeah, and I forget if it's like, yeah, I forget.
I'm only on the first one, so no spoilers.
I think the politically correct term is prawn.
Well, if you go to what is it, UC Santa Cruz, their mascot is a slug.
Banana slug.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. But one of the lines was like the zombie said, "Humans are bad, but cheerleaders are monsters." And I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
in. I'm gonna watch this.
dude.
But yeah, I'm watching it for work, so it's delightful.
Everly's been obsessed with Descendants. She was super late to the Descendants train, but she's been like hardcore the captain of the train since she got on it, and especially and now like Jamie and Everly started watching Zombies yesterday, and I was asking Everly, I was like, so is this like the new Descendants? And she's like, no, it's like a new series or a new movie. It's like, right, but so it's like the new like it's another high school villains.
High School Musical, the musical, the
It's
zombies.
give me the same thing but different. But she just didn't get that concept. She's like, no, Dad, it's not. However I describe, I was like, well, Descendants is High School Musical, but Disney villain kids. And she's just like, no, it's not. Descendants is not High School Musical. No, okay.
You're
So
like,
Zombies is
right,
not
leader.
Descendants.
There's football players. Oh wait, that was basketball.
she'll be obsessed with it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a Downtown Disney all-day zombies dance party
Oh,
next week
Nice.
When?
Fun.
When
You're-
next week?
you're awesome, Wendy.
during the
best
day.
weddings.
So I hope Oh, thank you. I just pressed the
What
button.
day? Come on, share.
The end of next week. July.
Is it open to the public?
Yeah, it's Downtown Disney.
Then
It's
tell
the
us when it is.
28th, 29th, and 30th. I
Okay,
have it-
so all 3 days you're going to be
29,
there.
30, 31st.
So all 3 days, though.
What time? What time? Because I'm gonna be in downtown Disney possibly on Thursday.
Well, not Thursday. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got the dates
Never
wrong.
mind.
What is time? It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. Is that the? Wait, I can't look at my calendar because there it is. Because then I'd have to exit out of the YouTube. It is 29, 30, 31st. 1 to 5 in the afternoon.
Cool. Is it
Zombie.
the same stage that's been there? So
Yeah,
they have
they-
not touched that in the renovation.
They haven't, and yeah, but it's fun. I think a couple of cast members from the zombie show might be there. I'm not sure, and yeah, so it should be fun.
Okay.
Zombies. High School Musical, the musical, the zombies.
I saw
Get
the
over
baby.
there. Fun fact: I met Mike and Nicole Pierce at Downtown Disney.
Stop.
It's a fun fact.
Really? We should all meet at Downtown Disney.
Yes.
And
Well-
Oh, this
have a-
beautiful
29th,
bond.
30th, and 31st of July.
I'll be there with my I'm arriving, so it's gonna be zombies, werewolves, aliens, and vampires. Me with my umbrella.
Do you like dress up according to these like the themes? Oh no, she froze.
She's frozen again.
I'm gonna
She
do
always
my
finds
poem.
the right position.
I'm gonna do my poem,
The poem, yeah.
and then we'll see.
Is Noah
What happens
okay?
after that?
I saw him.
He's good.
Okay.
All right. We love the internet when it works. So I picked actually 2 short poems based on the theme of friendship and support systems and loved ones. This first one is called "What is the Greatest Gift?" by a poet by the name of Mary Oliver. And I'm going to read that out. What is the greatest gift? Could it be the world itself? The oceans, the meadowlark, the patience of the trees and the wind? Could it be, with its sweet clamor of passion, something else? Something else entirely holds me in thrall. That you live a life that I wonder about more than my own. That you have a life, courteous, intelligent, that I wonder about more than my own. That you have a soul, your own, no one else's, that I wonder about more than I wonder about my own. So that I find my soul clapping its hands for yours more than my own. Mary Oliver, what is the greatest gift? Just love how beautifully she puts into words how it's quite possible that the greatest gift in life is caring about other people more than you care about yourself. This one is called To All My Friends, and the poet is Mei Yang. To all my friends, that I could be this human at this time, breathing, looking, seeing, smelling, that I could be this moment at this time, resting, calmly moving, feeling, that I could be this excellence at this time. Sudden, changed, peaceful, and woke. To all my friends who have been with me in weakness, when waterfalls rush down my two sides. To all my friends who have felt me in anguish, when this earthen back breaks between the crack of two blades. To all my friends who have held me in rage, when fire tears through swallows behind tight grins. I know you. I see you. I hear you. Although the world is silent around you, I know you. I see you. I hear you. To All My Friends by Mei Yang.
That reminds me, it sounds like something out of Avatar.
James Cameron loves the term "I see you."
Yeah.
He used it in Titanic, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of key moments in the movie, and then he just brought it out in Avatar. I see.
Yeah, that whole concept of not just being in front of the person, but I see you.
And isn't that just what is so important to us as human beings, is to felt seen and to felt heard? And in Titanic, that was Rose's thing. She felt like just a pawn, and just an invisible pawn in this life that she was just assigned to. Mm-hmm. She had no choice. She was going to marry this rich guy, and mom didn't want to hear anything else, and dad wasn't in the picture, and nobody cared about her or her feelings, and until this poor kid from down the block who won a ticket in a game of poker, who had no business being on her same level, could see her and connect. And I love that James Cameron has that as a theme through his movies. And when you really focus on directors and you see what message is important to them, and that he brought that to Avatar, and they say it's the theme of Avatar. It's I'm looking through the Avatar straight into who you are, and I see it is so important just to feel seen.
Looking into the eyes, seeing the soul of a person.
I mean, if you want to go that deep, yeah, that's but I just feeling in a sea of people, just feeling noticed for something. It doesn't, I that interpersonal, that really deep connection is really important, of course. But I think for most people, it's just so important to feel does anybody see what I'm doing over here?
Mm-hmm.
In my life? We can talk about if you appreciate it or not after that, but just to feel seen, and some self-worth in this crazy world of social media and everybody staring at their phone, just to feel wow, you looked up for a second and you noticed what was happening over here. Super cool. Now, as I mentioned, I have one last song, but if either of the girls wanted to do a song before I say peace out, no pressure at all.
I'm not going to do a song, but I wanted to say thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you, Nicole.
It's been so much fun. I miss this. I miss this.
So happy that you joined us, and you and Wendy both, and thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you next in the next show that we do, maybe a deep cuts, and I can't wait to see you in person. So,
Whatever it is.
love you, Craig. I'll be
Love you
listening to your
too.
song. Bye, you
Please
guys.
squeeze your baby boy and your manly boy and your mother for me as well.
I will.
Nicole Pierce, ladies and gentlemen. The best. That's the best. Oh, yeah. All right, so we will say goodnight with a little Coldplay. My computer's all like, you mean Partridge Family? And I'm all, no, Coldplay. I was going to play my nylon again for this one. Dari wants to hear some BTS. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, capo. There it is. When you try your best. Mulligan. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High above or down below. When you're too in love to let it go. If you never try, then you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. place. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face. I promise I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and light will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying up late with us tonight on a Thursday night. Thank you again to Miss Wendy Walker. Thank you again to Miss Nicole Pierce and Mike for the backup Cosmos. I want to say a big thanks to our social media team, Dari and Christina. And ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Craig Jackman, the producer behind the scenes. Craig, take a bow. Craig Jackman. And one last time, if you would like to support our performers tonight, there's a very easy way to do that, and that is through our Venmo tip jar. Producer Craig is showing you exactly how that happens right now. Of course, every stream is free, but we appreciate any gifts you wish to bestow upon the performers. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, for being here and joining us for another episode of Deep Cuts. We hope to see you very soon. Good night, everybody.